Welcome back to This Week at MBE. It's the weekend, as always, when we do these. But we're going to start off right here. We got Antron Brown ordered a package, not for his Top Fuel car, even though he's run a lot of our stuff in Top Fuel. But this is for, Antron Brown and his son are going bracket racing. But Antron Brown is going in style. He's got the big nines. He got the big nine billet manifold. And if you know anything about Antron Brown, he will probably use this to improve his reaction times because he is insane about trying to be the best driver in Top Fuel. And arguably, he very well could be the best driver. And it's because of those reasons. So I got to think that he's going to use this to help his concentration and things like that. Yeah, real nice piece here, the big nine stuff here. And then we got another big nine going together, but this person wanted to use a cast manifold, so we port these also. So this manifold's almost ported. This is for a 9/8 deck. So this will be for a big nine for truck pulling. The truck pulling guys definitely are catching on, seeing that this stuff works so good. It runs at high RPM, but will still make torque and accelerate on the track. So in some instances, this is no different than drag racing. It's got to accelerate on the gear change in drag racing, and this thing's got to run. These have to run good depending on the cubic inch from 6,000 RPM to 10,000 RPM. So it's tough getting the best of both worlds, but I think we've proved over the years that we can do that. We got 18-degree conventional truck pull style manifolds for the conventional head. We have those in inventory. There's a couple there. This is a set of our new symmetrical cylinder heads. So, pretty excited about this. Like I say, this is going to be a serious piece. That's going to make a lot of people happy, or maybe unhappy too. And then we'll just come out here. So we got some stuff in line for soft chambers here, and then these will be finished. Most of the parts have arrived for all of this. We got a set of small block Chevy billet heads. So we're finishing these up. These are also for a truck pull application. So they got a small block class. So this will be a badass little piece in a small block class. That thing hopefully will break some hearts. Hopefully. Just all the normal stuff. You know, here, look at that. Just all the other stuff here. Like we got blown alcohol stuff here. We got a set of trick flows. These are here for, this is a repair work here. This stuff's almost finished. More big nines. And then 18-degree conventionals. We got our 12-degree CID castings in inventory. So we have solids and water cores in inventory. And I can't stress enough of how much inventory we're putting in, so we're not going to be the land of broken promises and not be able to get castings, valve springs, manifolds, whatever it might be. I think we're going to do a really good job for everybody over the next few months. And like I say, not being the land of broken promises. You got 13 and 10-degree castings up here besides the ones that are in back. So as you've seen in the past, these come in raw. These are all in raw castings. The 13 and the 10 are made out of a different casting. So we'll do all the cubing on all of that, spring seats and guide boards, at least get all the programs running through that so they're ready for us to put seat and guides in final port. We got billet stuff. We'll be running billet heads here. I'm pretty sure we'll be running billet heads here in about 7 to 10 days. And that'll be fun. We'll definitely do some videos on that. It's amazing how many chips we can rip off and how accurate and beautiful everything comes out. It's really pretty cool. LS7 stuff here. Nothing crazy here, and just a docking station for repairs. And we got a set of 18s we're doing for a customer, for Mr. LE. We're doing an update for that. So we'll be able to pick those up quite a bit. And we've updated, I don't know, probably 50 sets of those over the years. Yeah, this is our midget cylinder head right here. It's a 13-degree midget head. You know, don't mind the dirtiness. It's still in process, but as you can see, it's got smaller ports than our typical sprint car head because the engines are significantly smaller, so the ports have to be smaller. The exhaust port too. I think a lot of this gets missed by some of the engine builders and by the people that are doing this kind of work, that they do need a smaller exhaust port in it too. This thing really reacts to the smaller exhaust port, helps it make torque, it helps it be more responsive, with the gas. So just everything right there. And then all this stuff, just waiting for parts. Like everything is done here, is finished. So we have high hopes that all of this leaves next week. Like I said, the guys are doing a great job keeping up with everything, and I'm doing whatever I can to make sure the parts are here. So this is our new 18-degree, it's kind of a teaser here. This is our new 18-degree northeast modified head. We used to do a lot of that. It was a great market for us, and so now we're using a different casting than we used back then because we had some failures with the company that we no longer use. So we have our own casting. As you can see, it's got 18 fasteners holding the rocker bar on. A real rocker bar, not something you guys run in your 24-degree stuff that was based on 1965. This is a real race rocker bar. All 18 fasteners, 7/16 bolts and studs. I mean, this thing is nice and stout. We also, you can see we're doing some lightning and everything. We're actually going to offer a whole nother lightning program on this, probably within the next 4 months. And then the manifolds will be lightened too. We're going to get after this and get back to the market, but we're just going to spend the time that needed to be spent on this. But this thing is a badass little piece. The stuff we've had for years still runs excellent, but it was time for an update. So we're definitely going after that market again. And these are a couple sets here that are finished, that are going out. And this will have the hot rod spring on it, the inch 310 stuff, just trying to stay as busy as we can, trying to educate the customer on what's available out there, to help them. Because as we know, especially in endurance applications, the reason why engines blow up is not because they spin rod bearings and mains, it's typically because of valve train failure. So when you come to MBE, we take care of all of that for you. Because you can't win races if the engine doesn't run. So one thing, when you come here, you get a set of springs on there that'll last you twice as much as some of the other things that people are using. We do our research and all that for the engine builders. And that is pretty much it. You can see we got springs, and orders are pretty much filled up. So waiting on a set of intakes here, waiting on a set of exhausts there. But we got springs in inventory, seats and guides and everything, retainers, locks. We have all that in inventory. So we are ready to start moving this, pushing all this out. And thanks for joining us on the weekend at MBE.